So Mevion was founded 21 years ago with a single mission, which is making superior proton therapy to as many cancer patients as possible.
For us, it's been our mission to be as similar as possible to a conventional radiation therapy system. Proton is radiation therapy. It's just a different way to deliver the radiation.
We knew we had to, in order to do that, we had to make the machine, the device, usable, readily accessible to the clinicians that were going to prescribe it, the therapists that were going to actually apply the treatments, and the physicists that were going to understand it. So to move this forward, we needed a series of technical innovations.
What we brought to bear for proton therapy was technology that had been emerging from a few different sectors. And those included principally the high field superconducting magnets. Some of that had been used in MRI. And the concept of a synchrocyclotron, a superconducting synchrocyclotron, which is a type of proton accelerator that scales to a very small footprint.
So we partnered early on with MIT, where there was great expertise in superconducting magnets. And with them and with some experts from Michigan and other places, we put together a magnet that was small enough to get the accelerator on the gantry so that we could make the room basically 10 times smaller than the facilities had been in the past. And in doing so, we covered lots of innovations. On top of that, we were very eager to take advantage of robotics, which was emerging at the time. So putting in place a robotic couch, which gave a precision to setup that was not conceivable before. And of course, computers had to take a great leap forward because all of these tools needed very precise predictions, simulations, planning, and predicting where the dose was going to go.
You know, the challenge that engineers face when developing any really great product, and this applies to us as well, is to develop a simple and reliable and serviceable design.
So when you look at the way the control system architecture is designed, there are pockets of functionality that are self-contained that function on their own, but as part of the whole. And so every time we add or modify any pieces of the technology, we're always looking to make it as small and compact as possible, as efficient as possible, and as modular as possible so that those pieces can be moved around and easily interchanged. And so as things evolve, we can take out the old technology, put in the new technology without having to redesign everything. And I think that philosophy permeates through the entire organization.
The standardization means a great deal. It means that all of our systems are based on the same core technology. That means that when we design an upgrade and release it to the field, it can go to almost all of the different sites. It also means that if we learn a lesson at one site, it will benefit all of our clinical sites so that they can even be made to match so that you can move a patient from one system to another without having to replan and without having to interrupt their treatment.
The other big innovation piece is around using the fixed beam system along with the upright patient positioning system. So instead of rotating the gantry, we rotate the patient. And combined, it also provides a patient potentially a better experience in the treatment room. So all of this innovation is not a dramatic change from our previous technology. If anything, it's a continuation from the previous technology, but continue innovating.
The Mevion accelerator was designed with the intent of doing proton therapy, where many of the other accelerators out in the marketplace were really developed with the purpose of doing particle physics research. But for us, that was the intent right from the beginning.
We never take no for an answer. We always have that very innovative way to rethink things. The example was, how do we put a cyclotron on a gantry? People said it will never happen, but we had a different way to think about it. The idea of being able to deliver pencil beam scanning with our technology. And so for us, it's always been working with this team in innovations, working with this team in the spirit of that passion that is behind this team.
People join Mevion for our mission, and they stay because they see the impact of the work that they're doing, and it's very important. And everybody has a story. Everybody has a cancer story that touches their lives, and so it's very personal to our employees.
We are a patient-focused company, and what we do here is to enable our customers to treat patients with better efficacy, better safety, using proton therapy.
Proton therapy is a life-saving technology. So patient can't afford downtime or uncertainty. So its mission for us is very clear, to make sure every Mevion system is built with precision, reliability, and efficiency.
Today, I think we're entering into a new era, right? We are being able to make the machine so much smaller, so much easier to use, and so much more affordable, so that many more medical institutions with radiation oncology treatment capabilities are going to use this tool to complement all the other tools they have, as one of the tools in their toolbox. So I think that's what the future of radiation oncology, the future of proton therapy is. So that in the end, patients are going to get the best treatment outcome. They're going to have better efficacy, they're going to have better survival, they're also going to have less side effects, much higher quality of life after the treatment.
So when I go back 20 years, the mission seemed difficult. We all signed up for it. And now we sort of see the end of that tunnel coming to fruition here. We can see that machine and that platform, and my own family members have been treated on our machine. That makes it even easier to get up every day. So we're here for a reason. We're all put here for a bigger purpose. And when you come in these doors, you get to serve that purpose every day.
Over the last 21-year journey, we have accomplished a lot by creating our 3 generational products. So today, we finally have a product called S250 Fit, which can fit into a typical linac room. That's clearly a vision coming true.